Blue Van Man cringe.
Alrighty. What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 8 of the LSF Podcast. Wow. Brought to you by Truthmane and no one else.
This is the Sausage Fest episode.
True.
Yeah, and this is
Any
the
sausage in
Fest
chat?
episode because
we're all from
any
Bratwurst.
sausage in chat? No.
We are 10 seconds in and
no
Truthmane's
noisy
camera
joke.
is already effed. He'll love to see it.
It's not me. It's you. It's not me.
Well,
Wow.
everyone else is
Well.
doing fine.
It's probably the stream, honestly.
It's because we've got that EU
Being
ping.
honest.
That's why we're doing fine.
True.
Fair.
All right, so welcome in. I am.
Yeah, my camera is actually.
I know. I'm not just talking shit.
It's back. Pause jam. Keep talking.
So I am NoticeTheZ. Do we do the intros every week or no? Do we normally do
We
outros,
introduce
right?
ourselves. We don't do like where we're from and what we do. We just say hello.
All right. So this week, like
feel like
Truthmane
we
said,
should
is the
do-
sausage episode. We lost our not sausage. May she rest in peace. As you saw from the tweet, she's literally died. So R.I.P. Jody.
Yeah, she got lost in the tune time.
Lost
don't
in
know
the
if I-
Toontown sauce.
I don't know if I like the term "not sausage," but you know, I can't speak on Jodie's behalf. She's not here, so the not sausage she is.
The world's divided into
Fair
two
enough.
types of people: sausage and not sausage. The binary exists.
Sausages.
I'm out here right now
Wow,
just
the
waiting for my
binary
pizza to
exists.
come.
That's crazy.
There's two people in life: the
Classic
sausages or sausagers.
True.
Curly, is it? Where's the pizza? Is it Domino's?
No, it's not. It's just some local place.
Call them out.
Oh,
Get doxxed.
nice. Yeah, call him out.
Pull up the gun store
Oh.
next to your house and show chat.
It's the Pizza Co.
true.
in Botanic Avenue. And if you want my full address as well, my full card number, I have it on my phone right now. Let me just.
The Pizza Co. They actually do
Damn.
combinations of pizzas and tacos.
Well, I'm getting taco sauce on mine, but we have. Like,
It is Taco Thursday, as we all know.
It is.
It's Taco Thursday. I had a great Taco Thursday today.
Can I?
Yes.
So the whole thing with
It was
tacos
quite
is
delicious.
like I thought the whole thing was they were the hard shell things, right? But people were like, "Oh,
Soft shell.
soft
that's-
shell." But is that not just a
That's
wrap?
Tex-Mex.
What? Why
No,
would that
it's
be
not
a wrap? It's
you
not
fucking
wrap. A
colonizer.
wrap is
No, but
wrap.
it's just the same. It's just the same. It's just the same stuff. Just you don't.
A
wrap
soft
it.
shell
Like,
taco
no,
is
it's
an
not.
unwrapped wrap.
Like
Yes.
don't even talk to me like an open sandwich is just a sandwich. Don't say it's something different.
But
Also,
it's
just so we're clear, it's not a soft shell taco. It's just a taco. The original.
hey, what the fuck is happening? Oh,
What?
Hello.
What is happening?
you want to mute up, Curly? No. All
It's
right,
supposed to be
cool.
The,
Glad this is happening.
no, the hard shell taco is a Tex-Mex invention, and a taco is soft shell by its very nature. It's not even a shell. It's a corner flour tortilla.
Correct.
Anyway,
I would say, and it's also more akin to an
Um,
unwrapped burrito than I would say a wrap, because like when you think wrap, you think sandwich, and it is not a sandwich.
very true, very true. In fact, although, are you guys aware of the cube law of food classification?
Enlighten us, please.
Is it the one where it's everything's a sandwich, a pizza, or a salad?
No, it is not. Everything's a sandwich, a pizza, or a salad.
Oh, okay then. I've not
fortunately-
heard this law then.
It's more nuanced. So essentially, you can think about every piece of food as based on where the starch is on the food, right? So
Okay.
if there's, and you've got like a cube, right? So you've got your top two things here, your sides. You know how cubes work. I hope, right? Anyway, if there is starch on the top and the bottom, it's a sandwich. If there is starch on the bottom and the sides, it's a taco. If there is starch all the way around, it's a pizza. If there is starch
So a
and then
burrito is
another
a
layer,
pizza?
and then another layer, it's cake. Sorry, did I say pizza? I meant sushi.
Oh, so a burrito
starch
is
all the way
sushi. That
around.
makes more sense.
No, No. Because sushi doesn't have starch on the edges, right? So starch all the way around, like on 4 of the faces is sushi. On all of the faces is a burrito. And stacked starches like this, like in lasagna, is kick. And just one starch on the bottom is toast, and no starch is a salad. So it's, in my opinion, kind of the best way to think about anything.
I have no follow up to that. That is just interesting. And
hey, welcome back to the LSF Podcast, by the way. Today we've got a great show for you. I've actually got topics to talk about today.
A show that Truthmane put together all by himself. No one else. Smile.
By myself. And I was on time, too. And we've got quite possibly something that has never been seen before on this show. A tier list.
There's also pizza.
And the tier list for today is going to be quite good, I believe. So with that, take it away.
That's the new thing. We've never had a good tier.
No,
list.
we've never had a tier list. There's just never been a tier list in general.
Oh, true. That's actually fair.
This is true. All right. Do we want to do Stan's news first? I want to get this out in the open. Fucking, we were in a call for like an hour before this. Me, Curly, and Lioneagle, and they are straight beefing and disrespecting Lioneagle is disrespecting Blue Van Man.
Oh my god, that's horrible, Lioneagle.
No, we're not actually bringing up Blue Van Man.
We actually, it's on the topics list.
I said it shouldn't be on the topics list. Well, us beefing over it is not on the topic list.
Well, we were going to talk about it because as it relates to Stans, and then you were just like, Stans was right. Fuck Blue Van Man. It's like, literally, how can you have this absolute incorrect opinion?
Well, what are your guys' opinion on it? Not Curly.
I think
Man?
It's plenty entertaining content. I don't get why.
Awesome.
Yeah, I have no idea why you're so hostile.
Definitely hates immigrants, but
well,
I agree that the Stans video was really, really funny, and the Stans content when he watched it was really, really funny. But I don't think the content that he provided was.
Why?
Because it was just awful. There was like no like effort put behind any of it.
Lioneagle, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
How do I feel about them? Are you about to say that there's no effort put into the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
No, what I'm about to say is that Lioneagle wants there to be jump cuts every second. Lioneagle wants there to be funny sound effects and funny CGI and After Effects used to the max.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that real art, true art, at its most basic, the form of video is pure, uncut, a British man with a bald head making an Indian pizza. It's like...
we all learned something about ourselves that day.
Yo, all I'm saying is it's the first time I think me and Truthmane have agreed on everything.
Yeah. Me and Curly are down to clown,
So true.
Lioneagle's
just fuming because did you edit that video? Did you have to, or was it a Kant's original?
It was a Kant's video.
Oh, okay. So I'm eating garlic bread. I'm loving life.
How's the garlic bread, Curly?
I didn't actually ever say it, but I would not have been happy to edit that video.
Whoa.
Really?
The slander never ceases.
This is so interesting.
Watch that video for the algo. I'll be honest.
How did the Blue Van Man video do?
How did that Blue Van Man video do? That's a good question. Let's have a look.
Was it a 1 out of 10? I bet it was a 1 out of 10.
Better than today's video, that's for sure.
Like, oh, Afghans L, Blue Van Man W.
I'll say it. Blue Van Man has more clout than Afghans.
The Afghans video already dropped. Wait, is this a second Afghans video?
Yeah, it's like a more chill video where they're just like sitting on the curb talking.
Oh, that's interesting.
Blue Van Man did okay. It did worse than a gaming video, which is pretty weird because gaming videos generally don't do well on the main channel.
Is that the baseline?
Wasn't that the Fortnite video?
It actually
was the Pokemon.
Did it also do better than the clickbait?
The Atrioc wrote an erotic novel. Yeah, it did way better than that. That kind of flopped.
Atrioc wrote an erotic novel.
No,
I think I gotta click on that. I have to imagine.
No,
This is insider information that I must know. We Broke Up has to be 1 out of 10, right?
It was a win.
We Broke Up was easy 1 out of 10. It's
Dude, that
it's
video was so
45K
good.
video. It's at 45k views right now. It's probably still the 1 out of 10.
And you know, this is like when
Better
I
than
saw
Second
We
Roblox
Broke
and
Up.
better than that.
We Broke Up to me is like the epitome of React content because the original video is 15 minutes long, but the Stans video is 27 minutes long, which like shows you that he's actually providing valuable commentary. And I mean, it's not him. It's obviously Rochelle, the queen,
Okay, the hard carry.
the woman, the myth, the legend, who's hard carrying everything. But it's like my biggest issue with React content is when the reaction is limited to like a few facial expressions and a couple pauses. But that type of React content, where it's more like commentary content, sits well with me. I was proud of that video.
Oh, so is it
And I
actually just
wasn't,
the first
it's not part
YouTube
of it.
video they reacted to, or is it both?
They did both. Did they not?
They only did
I
one
did
in the
both.
video.
No, they just did one.
They just did one in the video.
only did one.
Oh, that's cool. That means there's another
They
video.
didn't do the
as well.
they didn't do the Q&A video as well.
There was a Q&A video.
Is it the same
Yeah, I don't
couple?
watch
Please
it
tell me it's the
anymore.
same couple.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I'm gonna go watch that VOD now.
The couple did 2 videos, so that's really cool to see that they actually only did one of the videos.
Dude, I can't.
Yeah.
And it was almost 30 minutes long. I will say, Stan's videos being like his recent videos have been a lot of like 27, 28 minutes. It's daunting. But now please everybody go check out our YouTube channel where we post
2-hour
30-minute
videos. Yeah.
of podcasts.
And where can they check that out, Truthmane?
Exclamation point LSF. We'll
Sheesh.
bring you to all of the fun snazzy little links
There is one
that
on the
we've
way.
got.
The interview we did
Man,
with
I
Cam.
sure hope Galliway does it. Oh my god, what a kind man, kind young man he is. Chat's really popping today.
Chat is really popping.
Hey, and
today.
remember, chat, if you're not following, drop a follow. We're trying to get to 200 followers.
You are 2 away. Curly has eclipsed you.
As you can tell, I have been working quite hard for this. No.
Based and true.
I think I've based and true. Anyway, what's next on the old sheet?
I really wanted Lioneagle to pop off and get mad more like he was when we were offline, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we talked a lot offline about Blue Van Man. I was saying about how I love the man. I love him. I've been subbed to Blue Van Man more than I've been subbed to Stans. I've watched more Blue Van Man videos than Stans videos, mainly because I watch all Stans streams. I don't need to watch the videos.
Wow.
But I love him. And genuinely, one of my favorite videos he ever did was the one where he explained how he got out of 35k debt. Actually, very nice.
How did he get out of 35k debt?
He worked with a charity organization and he structured things with his wife and they communicated. It was just a healthy relationship. He's just a wholesome guy.
There's actually a
love it.
riot happening on our
That's
topic
positive.
sheet right now. 3 different things are firing off. Lioneagle's talking about how Blue Van Man's a dog shit human. Truthmane told me to fuck off and I'm a skunk because Truthmane doesn't know how to space things properly on the document.
No, it's because your fucking name on the document is anonymous skunk. Because you're just a fucking little bitch. Okay.
You are an anonymous skunk.
Happy now? Screw you. Screw you, idiot.
So are those
Hello,
2
Truth.
stories separate stories? Do you have
You
2
are-
stories for us, Truthmane?
Pardon?
Because you have.
I do have 2 stories.
Okay.
Well,
We'll
one is
switch it
more
up
of a
then because I
recap.
also have 2 stories. I have already forgotten what my super secret question is.
Cool.
So Truthman's talking mad smack about saying that NoticeTheZ is an anonymous skunk, but he is actually an anonymous Dumbo octopus. So I don't really think.
Fucking
there's not much
roll.
more to stand on.
No. Fuck.
Oh, we need to make.
One of
Oh,
you is
we
an
need to do
anonymous
that.
Kiwi, which doesn't even make sense because you're gosh darn British. I've got
Exactly.
a Kiwi. I've got a purple. I've got Curly's real name.
Yes.
Let's not put that out there.
They're breaking up. So true.
I was close. I was within a couple seconds of just dropping that straight up.
Yeah, my first name is out there. The surname isn't as much out there.
It's out there. The nearest takeaway that does pizza.
True.
Exactly.
All right.
You can find Pizza Co. You can find.
Tell your tournament
Kelly,
story, I guess. So you missed last week because you were going to a tournament. No, you were here last week. What am I talking about? Continue.
I was here last week.
Yeah, it was on the list for last week. You were going to talk about it,
So,
but now you went. Yes.
yeah. Now I went. Ladies and gentlemen, I have not been to an in-person Scrabble tournament in 2.5 years at this point. And back, in the old days, before the COVID pandemic, I was not quite so good at the game as I am now. So it was like exciting for me to go to this tournament, and I went there. And it went quite well. I started off 5-1, which was very, very cool. And then I lost my last 3 games, and finished 5-4. But my rating still went up 200 points. It's like an ELO rating, like in chess, but it's in Scrabble. Let's see.
Thank you for that.
I guess I'll just.
Whoa.
It's not.
I never would have been able to decipher it had you not spelled
Sorry,
it out for us.
While you're thinking of the next thing, it reminds me of a conversation I had with my cousin today, where she went, it's really crazy that when I'm hungry, I eat, and I do that all the time. And I'm like, holy shit, you're inspired. Are you the first person to ever think about that? You eat every day because you're hungry?
It's actually
crazy.
No, that's facts. That's on God, on God.
We had that moment on Grub Buds this Monday. Fucking Truman and Joe had tried the vanilla Pepsi Nitro. And Truman, he was sitting here like, man, what does this taste like? What does this taste like? And he was like, oh, it tastes like vanilla Coke. I was like, yeah, the vanilla flavored cola tastes like vanilla Coke. You had to think on that one. Anyway, continue. Sorry, man.
Check out Grub Buds and damn! Exclamation point. That's true.
It's Don. That's true. But yes.
Anyway. Okay, whatever.
I appreciate the plug though.
In one of my games, I am losing like big time. I'm down about like 75 points, and the bag is empty. And when the bag is empty, the first basically what you're trying to do is play all of your tiles at once, or just get all of your tiles down before the other guy gets all their tiles down. Sheep for hire. Thank you for saying poop nut in the chat, huh? And
so much more in life, can you?
Truthmane, tell him he's cringe.
What I see on my rack are the letters AAFINST, and I'm like, fuck. I don't think I'm gonna be able to score enough to win. Because I'm down like 75. So basically what I need to do is bingo, which means I need to play all my letters at once, get an extra 50-point bonus, and then get a bonus points for the words my opponent has on his rack. So like I'm looking at my rack and I see, okay. If he puts an A out in space, I can play Fantasia. If he puts an E out in space, I can play Fantasy. If he puts a C out in space, I can play Fanatics. And then he plays his word, and none of that comes down. And I'm like, fuck. So obviously you've got to take all your time. And then I rearrange my rack. I'm looking at it. I'm staring at it. And suddenly I see a word very pertinent to the current political state in the country of the United States. And the word is Antifas. No, it's not. Did you say leafy? No.
No, sleepy.
It's not sleepy. That's funny though. No, it's Antifas. And I'm like, no shot, this is a word. But I slap it down. My opponent knows that it's a word, so he doesn't challenge. And then when we calculate up the points, I win by 1 whole point. It was crazy. Yeah. You should applaud, maybe.
Please clap. The Jeb Bush.
Exactly. Let's see. What else did I do that game? Or that tournament. One time I played the word positive for over 160 points.
That's pretty high.
Which was pretty hype. I beat a guy. My rating going into the tournament was like 690, and in the third round I beat a guy who was rated 1600 or 1700. And I played, since I was doing so well, I played a guy rated 1800 twice, and I didn't beat him, but I took him close. And at the end I went 5-4. I won $10.
Hell yeah.
And yeah. and I got to keep that $10 because my parents paid the entry fee for the tournament.
Sheesh!
Your rent wasn't due till the end of the month, so they were like, you can keep that for now, but
Exactly.
Guys, I just want to point
And,
out that is actually the biggest Scrabble win in Scrabble history.
True.
That's
No
not
one,
true.
not even a
That's
close
not true.
person in front of the show, has ever
No,
won
that's-
more playing Scrabble.
There's actually a Scrabble tournament called the King's Cup in Malaysia, and the winner every year gets the equivalent of about $25,000. And at its largest, the winner of the North American Scrabble Championship, the basically Scrabble Nationals, got $75,000.
Nice.
So it's not like chess yet, where you're getting like millions of dollars at a time, or where you can sustain yourself just off of playing Scrabble, but it's not tiny. But yeah, that was my tournament story. Please hit me with any questions you guys have. I know it's riveting and
I actually
everybody
do.
cares.
What
Yeah, go
is-
for it.
What is like? So you're playing like leagues are like you're in the big boy league. Like this is where the adults are. Like this isn't like a
Yeah,
youth
so-
tournament or anything.
No, not a youth tournament. So this tournament was actually just a single division tournament. So usually you'll be split up into divisions based on rating. So I would have been in a division with other people probably rated under 1,000. But since this tournament was small, there were only like 12 or 13 people there. Everybody played in the same division, which for me was good because it meant I got to play higher rated people so I could get my rating up. Because even though my rating now is about 890 or 900, I think it's actually 898. I believe, and I've been told by players who are really very like experts and grandmasters at the game, that I'm probably around a 1500 or 1550 level player. So I just need to like get there. Now, on May 14th to May 15th, there is the North American School Scrabble Championship. So that is basically Youth Scrabble Nationals. So there I will be defending my title as the 4th best under 18 Scrabble player in the country, and trying to improve to maybe 3rd best.
You don't think you're
Got a
first?
bronze
Yeah.
medal.
That's not very American. You don't want to be the
Exactly.
best of the best.
I do want to be the best, but you know there's some good players.
But is there a prodigy out there? Is there like a goat that you can't get past, like the Ronaldo
Yeah,
or the
there-
Messi you have to
there
score?
is a
I was
goat.
gonna say the Magnus
There's a
Carlsen,
goat.
but
There's
yes.
a goat. So first of all, there's one guy right now who's rated like 2200, who was rated like 1900 when he was 14 years old. But he's like in his 20s now. But no, there's this one kid from Canada who is like rated 1850 or something, and he's a year younger than me. So I'm never going to be able to avoid him. But I'm not sure if he's coming in for the tournament. But
you
yeah,
hope he
he's kind of
doesn't
like, yeah. I'm not going to say his full name, but his first name is Noah.
Fuck Noah. All the
he's-
homies hate Noah.
True.
Okay, that's not nice. He's a young guy, but it's like, anyway, yeah. So that's the Scrabble story.
Well, you don't have People Riot. Cringe.
Did you try to people riot in my chat?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I was gonna do Noah and then People Riot, but
sorry. I've just realized by that Noah is 16. Noah, you're probably nice.
I think he maybe even be 15. Galloway wants to know why I didn't win. Okay, I tried my best.
you didn't have an answer. You're like, well,
Wait, Lioneagle.
oh yeah, no,
Anyway.
Lioneagle's being fake. He's purposefully imitating Truthmane's camera.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny.
But so allow me to one up you in every way, shall
Oh,
we,
I fixed
Truthmane?
it.
I went to my first
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
yeah, because you went to the fucking stupid ass Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
I
You
did.
idiot.
I went to a Yu-Gi-Oh
Okay,
tournament
continue.
for the first time in 5 years.
That's the most brutal way.
You're such a.
That's the most brutal segue I've ever heard in my life.
You're such a shitter. Okay,
But I did a
continue.
lot worse than you did. I went 2 and 3 by round 5 and dropped with the 9-round tournament. So
Get
you know,
fucked.
pretty good return to form. However,
Why
my
did you win?
I did not win anything. I lost. I would say $23 is the entry fee, but I also spent like $50 on cards while I was down there, so I lost like $70.
Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear.
But it's
But
okay.
if you're having fun, did you really lose anything?
I had a really good time, and I'm also going to another one next weekend. And I also feel like I didn't win because my opponents were good. I lost because I was bad. Like, I literally had game on board, and then I just did the wrong thing. So,
Dude, you paid $23 to play a Yu-Gi-Oh. You can do that for free.
true.
It's actually so true, King. Actually, so true. Drake's in chat for that take.
True.
The Sock Dwayne.
I mean, if you had like a
Truthmane,
chance
what
of
are your
winning some of
thoughts?
the money back, then it would have been like fair. But
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! They're like, you don't even like win like money or anything. You get like deck boxes and like a mat.
Promo cards.
No, you don't even get promo cards anymore. That's only if you go to like a
What?
YCS or something.
Strange.
Yeah, that's only if you go to like a YCS. I just went to a regional. That
Don't you get like uncut sheets or something?
was also at the YCS. But my main story comes in on our way to the fucking tournament. So the tournament was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I live in Kansas City, Missouri, which is about like an 8 or 9
Kansas
hour.
City, Kansas.
Nope. Kansas City,
in
Kansas is
Arkansas.
the worst place on earth. So that's fun. I'm going
you went
to.
8 hours to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes. Did drive like 8 hours to go play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Actually, you know what? I thought
I
it
only
when you
drove 2
posted
hours
about
to
it.
play.
Actually, it was only like 6. My bad. It's only 6 because we left at 4 in the morning to get there.
Best youth player of Scrabble. Notice the Z is trash at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Bitch, I'm a 2-time national qualifier. You
Yeah,
shut
that's
your
true.
fucking mouth. I just haven't played in 5 years. I don't know what cards do anymore.
Yeah, you've fallen off. Literally.
I did fall off. L plus ratio. Plus I'm bald. Plus we drove 6 hours.
Facts.
You can see my cat.
True.
Yeah, he was trying to get on. He was trying to sneak it under the stands. So he's more than happy to show off his cat.
True. I love my cat. Look at this boy.
love
Look at him stand. Oh.
See, I'm eating right now, so I can hear my dog at my door whinging to get in because she wants to eat chips.
Fucking
Love
whinging.
chips.
I can hear it too.
Yeah.
We love a whinging dog. But anyway, so we had to leave the house at 4 in the morning to be at the tournament by 10 a.m. And we are cruising like right on the southern border of Kansas, basically. We have like maybe like 10 minutes and then we're in Oklahoma. It goes like highway, there's like a big strip of grass, and then there's like the highway going the other direction. We're just sitting there vibing, no one on the road. A cop goes from the opposite side through the fucking grass to pull us over because we were driving in the left lane. It was the most fucking insane.
What's wrong
Fucking
with driving in the left?
A-cab.
Yeah. That's
It's
right.
literally like a Kansas specific
cab.
law. And we were just passing through Kansas to get to Oklahoma.
Why is there a left lane if you can't use it?
The left lane is for passing only. And we were lingering in the
That's
left
the
lane.
right lane.
Yeah.
That's the right lane.
Well, listen, we're fucked up over here. But yeah,
Yeah, but it would be the left lane for them. It would make more sense, wouldn't it? Because everything they do is reversed.
yeah,
Ah, true.
true. But yeah, so the driver of our car got a $175 ticket for driving in the left lane at like 7 in the morning when no one was on the fucking road from a cop who was going the opposite way down the highway and turned through grass to come pull us over. It's the most
I've
fucking
been saying it for years. A-cab. It's actually it's ridiculous, man.
motherfucker is racist, except for the fact that we were all white. We had a very white car that we were driving.
So how
That's
much
not
was
what
the
he's saying.
fine?
He's saying the IMF.
It was about
is racist.
$175.
He's saying the International Monetary Fund.
$175.
Yes.
So did you all take part in the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament?
Yes.
Anyone win money to get by their back?
Brady did get top 32. But me, Colby, and Michael all dropped in on that.
Wow.
Also,
Top
Lioneagle,
32.
your microphone is absolute dog shit for some reason.
Maybe I'm not using the right one. Who knows?
Classic Lioneagle.
Find out. That's a classic Lioneagle.
It sounds good now, but like you keep like leaning into the mic and then it gets like super like staticky and like not good.
What are you talking about?
So that was actually fine.
It's okay, don't do that.
I'll just whisper into the mic then instead.
There it is. All right,
We
Truthmane,
just appreciate
you,
there's been a little mukbang going on in the background. I am just having a lovely time eating my dinner.
That's what they call a gangbang at McDonald's.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not a joke. It's just true.
No, I didn't like that one.
when I worked at McDonald's, a
Okay.
guy went for a shit and got jumped, and there was blood everywhere.
Yeah.
And what do you call that?
That was a mukbang as well.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's gross. Do you guys? Oh, never mind. Do you remember Ivan McFallen?
I do remember Evan McFarlane.
I do remember Seth
That was a
MacFarlane.
banger.
That was a banger.
And that's not.
Also,
what I said.
that's an insane current topic, considering we're instantly not going to be talking about McDonald's anymore.
I know. I just wanted to update it. What was your second story that you had? Truthmane, your super
My
secret
second
story.
story. This is a very super secret story. This one is quite topical and relevant to the current day because it happened on the current day.
Oh, okay.
I got viciously and brutally mauled
Banged.
In a
by
bathroom in
a
McDonald's.
dog. No, by a dog. It was by a dog. A dog bit me, and it got its full, all of its teeth around my leg, and it chomped on it, and there's 3 puncture marks, and I had to go get a tetanus shot.
Hell yeah! Welcome to the club. I
Yeah.
was attacked by a dog when I was 5, and that's why I hate dogs now.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
But
So
did
did you
you
get the
ask
rabies
what is the
shot?
dog
'Cause
doing
because
when it
apparently-
happened?
I did not ask what's the dog doing. I was more like, whoa, the dog just bit me. It was
I
pretty.
was
It was pretty
aware of what the
intense.
dog was doing. It was biting you.
Yes, good take. No, what? The dog was being cringe. I'll say it. Don't say what the dog doing. That's stupid.
So yeah.
Anyway,
run us through
yeah,
the scenario.
it's-
What were you doing when you got
it's a
attacked by a
funky
dog?
dog.
What did you do to antagonize this
It
dog?
was my uncle. I did nothing. It was my uncle's dog. So it's like I know the dog. I just walked in front of it,
And it said
Did
"fuck
you
you."
bite it first?
and it. Did I bite it first?
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to bite
I
the
bit it
dog first to
after.
assert your
I bit it
dominance.
after. Afterwards.
To be fair, did you play it after though?
Exactly. No, I did not.
Oh.
Unfortunately, no.
You actually got played. The dog won.
Yeah, the dog won.
Listen, if you don't bite the dog, you've
Yeah, I
lost
know the
twice.
dog won.
When you stop caring about biting a dog.
Yeah.
I don't know the rest of the ninja tweet, but he did kick the dog and then bit it. But yeah, no, mine was kind
Dude,
of
the phrase "it's just a
the phrase what?
"it's just a bite" is such a weak mindset.
I think you're fine. I think you're fine, Truthman.
But
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
fucking
Do you think the dog was
If I get
anti-Semitic?
rabies, I'll tell you guys.
the dog was anti-Semitic.
You think that Did
What
you
you
say
do
that
is-
just because I'm Jewish?
I think that's exactly why the dog bit you.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a Jewish dog, but whatever.
Something that no
Anyway,
one will be able to
continue.
Is the
appreciate
dog cut?
other than Z and Lioneagle. Was he dripped out?
I'm not positive.
How is the dog Jewish? Did the dog have a bar mitzvah?
A bark mitzvah, if you will.
What's up?
I fucking hate that.
It did not have a bark mitzvah. That's next year.
Oh, okay. He's 13 next year.
But it's not actually having a bark mitzvah. But some families do bark mitzvahs.
No, do they? Do they actually?
They do. It's pretty funny.
I hate this
That's-
world.
It's funny. It's
Dog's
like-
actually pretty
it's
good at
cool.
reading
It's
scripture.
so good. Were you?
Oh dear.
Yeah. No, bark mitzvah's fire though. It's like that's funny.
Well, that's similar to my getting attacked by a dog story. It was my neighbor, and there was like a stump
Mm.
that was
Your
like
neighbor's a dog?
my neighbor was a dog, but there was like a stump along the fence to get between mine and my neighbor's house, and we just like get on the stump, climb over the fence. We'd hop each other's fences like 20 times a day.
Classic.
Oh, God damn it. And one day, I was just going over to go hang out with my friend, and her dog was like, "Hey, how about no?" It's a fucking Siberian Husky. Like, literally, the dog is probably bigger than I am at this point. Just grabs my arm and just fucking yanks me across the yard. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And so now I hate dogs with a passion, but we love cats. We love cats, don't we, Jesse? Jesse, please.
See, I had a similar experience.
He's just staring at me and not doing the thing.
So when I was like 13, I went to my friend's house and he had this cat, and it like sat on my knee and then like its claws went to my knee, and that was traumatizing for me. So now I hate cats.
No, wait, so the cat wasn't even like being aggressive to you. It just,
It just sat on me and it was pretty sore. I didn't like.
It sat on you and then got its claws out because it was either like unsettled slightly, but then that made you hit cats.
No, it was trying to dig. It's trying to dig its claws in to sit on me, and I just didn't appreciate the vibe. Ever since then, fuck cats.
I had a similar situation with cats.
He keeps getting
his claws out and also attacks me because he's Jewish.
What?
I don't know. I forget.
Well, Kant is racist, so this checks out.
Yeah, Kant is racist. And also...
Wait, Kant is Jewish?
No, he's
Kant
racist.
Some would say it's kind of the antithesis.
Do you know, when I was younger, I used to
Jewish
think like,
people.
Judaism was like a religion
That
that
would be
already
Hitler.
existed in America. Even though that contradicts the whole. I don't know when I was very younger,
Right?
just because I'd never met anyone that was Jewish. Like I just heard about it in the Bible. And that was about it.
I've never met a Jew. They must not be real.
Are Jewish people real? Can we confirm?
I still haven't. Bar
Yes.
Truthmane. I think this is like the only true Jewish person I've ever met.
Speaking of, there's a holidays that starts tomorrow. You guys know what it is?
Passover.
Bar mitzvah.
It is Passover. Good job. NoticeTheZ.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
My DM is
You know-
Jewish.
Oh,
I've got Jewish people in my
That's
DMs
like
though.
your direct
Hey,
I don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
it's true. I don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't yeah.
I don't, because also quite very similar to Curly. Truthmane is the only Jewish person I know, and he's banned from my DMs.
Until he did.
I am? No. I'll DM you right now.
Saying he's banned from my DMs
Um,
until he's 18 sounds more predatory than saying he's allowed in my DMs.
I don't know. I
It
don't.
is true.
At least it's not pedophilic though.
It's like the fucking.
I didn't say it was.
whole-
I didn't say it was more
the-
pedophilic.
the-
I just said it's more predatory.
There was like a. Remember who was it? There was like a countdown to somebody turning 18. Do you guys remember that?
Oh, was it Billie Eilish? I swear she had something like that.
Beanie
Was it?
Eilish?
No, because it was Billie Eilish, but there was somebody before Billie Eilish, I believe.
Yeah,
I don't
Lash.
know. It was like.
The producers of Game of Thrones
Was it
had one
Natalie
for Maisie
Portman?
Williams.
Oh, that's so gross.
They basically waited until her 18th birthday and was like,
Also
right, get him out.
That's so gross, dude.
It's like, hey Maisie Williams, welcome to your 18th birthday. I really feel like your character would get naked on the show now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she was also in an interview with her recently, where she's doing like.
Yeah, let's get rid of that title. I don't think that's really the topic at hand right now.
I don't know if you see it. I think the person whose name you just said, Missy Williams. I'm pretty sure I said it. I seen an interview with her
Maisie
recently,
Williams.
where because I was like, oh, that's the person from Game of Thrones. Even though I'd never watched it, I just know that she's in it.
Right.
Yes.
Where she got this like new role in a movie, and she was like, people are saying I only got it because I'm the only person that willing to get their clothes off. I'm like,
Yeah, I saw that it was like trending on Twitter.
I was like, well.
I was just really adamant that Ronald Reagan was the best president. Pretty weird considering he never lived in the US. That's Kant's for you.
Galloway says
Is he on the money?
MGK hits on 15-year-olds a lot.
To be fair, so does everyone in the punk rock scene. That's like the
Um,
joke.
But I don't
What?
understand why MGK would do
That's
that
funny.
because MGK isn't MGK like married to Megan Fox?
He
or
is
something?
currently engaged to Megan
is
Fox,
like-
but this was pre-Megan Fox. It was like 15-year-olds all the way down.
But who needs? That's so, dude. Leonardo DiCaprio, man. The fucking that chart of Leonardo DiCaprio's age versus the age of the girls he's dating
Yeah.
is so creepy.
Yeah.
It is like it's so bad.
I'm in no place to say what man's doing with his time. I don't know anything about it. Bar Machine Gun Kelly being
It's more who he's doing with his time, if you know what I mean.
Hey.
Hey.
what we talking about
Hey.
before you got sidetracked
Okay.
by talking about Ronald Reagan.
Well, it was about grooming in
Nancy Reagan,
Hollywood,
that's
so...
right.
No, there was something I was talking. Oh, people taking their clothes off. That's what it was. And then I was about to say,
Yeah,
I don't know if
Maisie Williams.
has she ever heard of OnlyFans? She's not the only one. You ever been on a porn website before? I'm really sure most of those people would probably be down to take a major Hollywood role if it came up.
Yeah, but it's more that she is like the major Hollywood role who
She's
is
an
willing to take
actress.
her clothes off.
You're saying you're saying porn
Exactly.
actresses aren't actresses?
Truthmane doesn't think sex
No,
work
they
is
are,
real
no,
work.
they
You
are.
have to
Sex
hear
work is real
first.
work.
Wow.
Yes, I do. I got ahead of that. Just so we're clear, I got ahead of that accusation.
You were ready for
Me,
that one.
after beating the.
Okay,
I
I see
was
my
ready
name
for
being
that
put on
one.
here. Excuse me. Can we just Eagle hates sex?
Yeah, that's true.
That's true though. It's actually true.
Yeah, it's a sin. So it's cringe.
Yeah.
Can we?
gay.
I hear
Not gay.
question time.
What's
Not
that?
gay.
What? Is,
I have literally
what is
forgotten
the
what the super secret question is. I asked Curly it when it was just him and I in the Discord. Hello, fucking accent.
Well, so
discarded?
imagine saying things like that, like the way you see tape here.
And
What the fuck's a super secret question?
I asked it to you earlier, and I have literally forgotten what it is.
I hope this wasn't what we were talking about.
Okay,
all
I
that.
have a topic that we have to talk about.
What? Okay,
Um,
you do that while I
I'm
think.
assuming you guys have heard the last few Yard episodes, right?
I fall asleep during them because I listen to them when I go to bed. So you might say something that like
Okay.
revives a memory in me.
I haven't even finished watching the one with
What?
Susan in.
What's the fucking
Dog doing.
deal with the dog? Yeah, the dog jokes. They're really making me uncomfortable when I'm
yeah, I
listening
do
to the
know about this.
podcast. It's like
Yeah.
it's really bad. Like, what do you guys think?
What can I get
I
a
don't
reminder?
hate dogs. Shut up.
All right, so
Yeah, the constant jokes about women getting raped by dogs.
Yeah, it's a
how
bit
did the
weird.
jokes start?
I don't really know.
I assume it started
Shut
based on the horse fuckers. No.
Possibly.
No, it wasn't based on the horse fuckery.
No, the
It was
last
some
one
joke about
was-
it was some joke about white women like putting peanut butter down there. I think that was like where the joke was.
And then it ended up with dogs walking around in lab coats, fucking women.
That's the one I
Yes.
remember. Is them walking around
That's
in lab
right.
coats, and then there's
Oh
one
no!
woman in
Because it was
cages.
about
It was about testing flashlights,
remember.
wasn't it?
the way it started was no, it was not about. It was about testing flashlights, and then it transitioned into talking about like, can dogs tell the difference between dog?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what we're talking about now.
yeah. It was.
And
it,
that's
it,
what
it was
that's
very
what it was.
cringe in hindsight. It's like
It is a good question though.
But they keep bringing it up.
Shut the fuck up, Curly.
It's not a good question. It's a
Curly. The fact that you
It
said this is a good question as your dog jumped into frame.
it is. It's just bad. I don't appreciate the topic, and I wish they would stop bringing it up.
Yeah, unfortunately, people will still listen to it, so I don't think they'll stop talking about it. And the fact that if you actively say
True.
stop talking about it will encourage people like Slime to actively bring it up more.
True. Slime is an
Yeah,
anarchist.
that's true.
He is.
So what you should do is go, I really like
So
that.
true.
That's Paul.
You know what?
Galileo, that's a base take. I'll say.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you said Galileo. I thought you were saying my
Thanks,
dog was
Galileo, what
fucking
the-
weird, and I was about to scrap. I was about to screw. But I assume you're on like mobile and delayed because
Curly read that as
Classic
dog is
Curly
fucking
not having any
weird.
context clues.
I swapped the is.
But yeah. So that's a fun topic. Let's move on to a more fun topic. The
Slime
super
is very
secret
fun, though.
question.
Bro, you've
Super
got
secret question?
You've got to
Whoa.
stop. God, what was it? Was it literally just like what's your guys' persona? I literally think that it
Because
might.
you
have
did
just
ask
been
me
that.
that, and I didn't answer.
All right, bet.
And I thought that
that's what it is.
was you making. I thought that was you making a joke based on watching the stand stream.
I did get
someone-
the inspiration from watching the Stan's Afghans video because they were talking about
No.
furries at the end.
No, because during that stream, there was a bit where
I did not watch the Stan stream. Is the thing.
yeah, that's what I thought it was originally.
Yeah,
During that stream,
LSFZ, as much as he's part of LSF, does not watch stands.
True.
Yeah.
Have the man's name tattooed on me. Do
Yeah,
not watch his
I don't-
streams at all. I watch his YouTube videos though. Love those sweet Lioneagle edits. But
Hey,
Fact.
you love to see him.
Gotta support the troops.
no, what happened was there was like a guy
The
who
troops
submitted
being
a
the
photo,
furries.
like, really
Troops
zoomed in.
gotta support the troops is the funniest thing.
Yeah, one sec. Why do we talk
My
about dog
favorite-
fucking
no,
and then
my
actually go
favorite-
the first one now? We need to not go about it. We're avoiding this.
it's the pipeline.
That's so funny. My favorite, just as a quick aside, my favorite pastime on Stan's videos is commenting under Lioneagle videos. Good one, Can't, because I think Stolen Valor is funny. I just think it's really funny.
I've
Can't
never
also
seen
think
it.
Stolen Valor's funny.
Yeah, I mean, to be
Does
fair,
it?
Stan started the Stolen Valor when he stole your entire
Scrabble
competition.
tournament.
Dude, I was so fucked up. Lioneagle, you were the one who didn't include literally any footage of New Year's Eve in the final edit at all. All I wanted was for my voice to be in a Stan's video for once, and it wasn't.
I'm in Stan's videos often enough.
You're in Stan's video, Truthmane. You
Your
were
voice
in
isn't.
Task Manager. Your voice is in those.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
fucking
that's
Poke
true.
Rap is
I
in
am
the
in
end of
Task
one of them,
Manager.
and there's a whole bunch of other things. We've all been in Stan's videos enough, and Lioneagle gets mentioned in all of them. Mainly 'cause
I just want to
he
be
edits all of
honestly,
them.
I just want to be friends with Stans, and I just want to hang out with Stans and go to.
All right, parasocial.
I'm sorry, I
pepper.
just saw an interesting message in the chat. Yeah, I'm a parasocial piper. What of it? Thanks, Stormed Curve, for the message. I appreciate it.
All right, I feel like we're getting a little off topic. Lioneagle, person whose name is literally two animals. What's your persona?
Hey, fuck you, Galway.
I'm not looking in chat. I was really worried where the "hey fuck you" came from after just someone asked a question.
So, what's your persona? Hey, fuck you. It's like, all right. But if you
What's
were
my
to do that, what
persona?
animal would you dress up as?
Hey, just before we go into that, hey, Truthmane, imagine going to 24 minutes and 16 seconds into the Stans video about the Scrabble tournament.
Oh.
Oh, imagine? Okay, keep talking. I'll get there. You do your thing.
In Truthmane's defense, Jody was competing week 1, whereas Truthmane did not start competing until technically week 7, but he appeared in week 6.
And I came in 11th place because I'm goated.
He did score fairly high the weeks he did compete. But
I
Jody
came second
finished
3 times in a
6th,
row.
so how about that? There was also...
Okay, you said 24 what? 2406?
24-16.
Have you got that written down just in case he ever questions
No,
you?
I've just gone to it
Yeah,
now.
okay.
What, you saying you don't like the image I used?
I hate the image you used. Why would you pick that? It's so
All right, hold
bad.
on. Now I have to pull this up.
Zipper, get it up on stream. Zipper.
I have
notice
my
the
own.
zipper?
Yeah, notice the zipper.
That's so funny.
That is so funny.
And I can tell.
Oh yeah, because fucking Lioneagle got banned for
Stan's
rage quitting
recorded
against the bot.
You had to. That was so funny.
That was really
I
funny.
assume you had to tell Stans to like record that little segment, right?
Nope.
He did all on his own.
No.
24-16, you
He
said?
did that all on his own.
I did have to ask him to record that segment.
What's wrong with
Of course he did.
what's wrong with the image? I don't get what's wrong with the image. That's a fine image of
It's
Truthmane.
just not good. It's like that's whack. There's better pictures of me. I could have sent
It's
you like
whack.
a cool picture. Anyway, next topic. I really want
Personas.
Criff and Septic unbanned.
Oh, I did the wrong thing.
We went on the stream starting to shoot
Okay.
and
Hey, shut the fuck up, all right?
Would you do a collab if it meant you had to dump your girl?
The answer is no. I would not.
The
I
answer
would
is
not.
yes, because I don't have a girl.
Obviously not.
Me and Curly out here just yes instantly.
Yepers.
Wouldn't be worth it because if we had to like a girlfriend. I thought it meant if we had to get rid of Jody.
Oh yeah, no, I would not get rid of Jody for a stance collab.
Girl? What the fuck?
Oh, I would get rid of Jody. I would get rid of any of you guys for a stance club.
Yeah, you'd be the first to go.
Yeah, I was like, we made you.
Okay.
You'd be the first
No,
to.
I carry this. I carry this on my back. I do all the administrative work. I do all the organizing. I do all the hosting of the streams.
What
I use-
that's collab
all
would
of
you
it is
do?
my
It would
part.
just roast your entire setup.
It's so true.
Yeah, not me literally streaming to your channel because your laptop can't handle it.
Shh, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Would you read Stan's a book IRL?
Yeah. I'd read him. I think he would like Where the Wild Things Are. I think he would like that.
I actually really want you to just read Where the Wild Things Are to Stan's on the stream now.
I actually think you should pitch that to him. That would be really, really funny.
I think it'd make a great video. Unedited.
That would just be like a good recurring segment. I just read a children's book to Stan's stream.
I like the idea that it's just like a chapter of Where the Wild Things Are, just at the end of every video.
Where the Wild Things Are isn't that long.
It's
You gotta watch them all.
It is not a chapter book. It is a short.
Fine, a page at
children's
the end of every
picture book.
video.
Now read us the
That
Percy
would be
Jackson
hungry
novels,
capitalists.
please.
I think
I'm only aware of the fact there's a film, so I assumed there was a bit more to it then.
yeah, Lioneagle. We should just start we should start doing this behind his back. Just hit me up and
I'm
and I'll
not
read a page and then you can
sections
put it
where
into the video.
No.
Yeah, you should do that. I think it'd be funny.
I'm just eating. I'm
Okay,
having
let's start a
great time.
campaign. I think we should start a campaign in Stan's Cord to get him to let me read Where the Wild Things Are on stream.
You
That's my
should
new
make a
life
Reddit
goal.
video
I feel like
campaigning
I'm
to be able to read on
Yes.
stream.
I will make a Reddit video.
Just don't make.
Okay,
don't
which one of you is gonna edit
read
it?
Where the Wild Things Are, because then he'll get the content for free. You know, just don't give it up.
True. I can edit. I've got a lot of free time
a
lately.
Super secret.
Yeah,
I'll tease like a super secret content idea that I need to get into. A
No,
call
no,
with Stan
you
for.
tell him the idea. You just don't read any of Where the Wild Things Are, otherwise he'll know what he's getting.
Oh, okay.
Because if you just read, if your video saying "Let me read Where the Wild Things Are" is just you reading Where the Wild Things Are, then he won't need to do it, will he?
That's
Like,
true.
I'm not typing. I'm eating.
Okay, I'm actually banning the sock Dwayne in chat for that. That's a 10-minute timeout.
What did he say?
So that J. Edgar Hoover
He
was an
said,
incredibly
I think
based
J.
man.
Edgar Hoover was an incredibly based man. Yeah, that's just not true.
I have the mod logs. I figured I could change your stream title from your chat. Because I was like, fuck, how do we change the title?
Oh yeah, because I don't think you're an editor or a manager or whatever it is.
I'm
Who's the
not
guy I
now.
was talking about? The former head of the FBI Galway, who had Martin Luther King Jr. assassinated, Fred
my
Hampton
God.
assassinated.
Oh, that's a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a cool dude.
Actual
really.
Monk W.
Actually unbased.
Yeah, actually unbased. He was kind of a cringe guy.
All right. We're getting a little off
Anyway,
topic. Let's recenter.
If I had a persona, my persona would be
There it is. That's a Scrabble letter.
a human.
The letter
I think I'd be a
A.
human, yeah.
There's nothing furry about a Scrabble tile.
The letter S. No, because in Battle Royale there's a tile skin that's furry.
Oh, there we go. You'd be a Battle
I'd be
Royale
that
skin.
Scrabble tile. Yeah, I'd be a Battle Royale Scrabble tile.
All right, bet. Lioneagle, your persona. Which can clearly be anything at this point.
I pick a human.
While Lioneagle's being cringe and not being creative, I'll
I
say
already
mine.
picked a human. You can't.
Mine would be Nathan Stans. That would be my persona.
These are all cringe as fuck. Give a real answer.
It's like, oh, I'd be a bear.
Mine's gonna be Sneasler from Pokemon.
Dude say we not creative. He needs an actual Pokemon.
Hey,
Mine would be
I already made that
Gardevoir
joke.
from Pokemon.
you're not furry.
Mine would be Kendall Jenner. Mine would be.
Oh, Kendall Jenner's a good shout, actually.
I would be Kendall Jenner to have sex with other people.
I would be the I would be the can of Pepsi that
To stop World War III.
I would be Little Dicky in the Freaky Friday video, but the one where it's actually Chris Brown and his body, not the one where.
So you want to be Chris
it's
Brown
Little
and Little
Dicky and
Dicky's
Chris Brown's
body, not Little Dicky and Chris Brown's body?
Yeah,
so that
yeah, I
is
think that's cool.
Chris Brown in Little Dicky's body.
I think that would be.
What an incredible shout, actually.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
I think that's it. We've
I'm
talked
getting
about
fucking-
personas. Congrats,
I'm getting-
gentlemen. We did
What
it.
about you?
We haven't had the
I'm
Aussie.
getting
I'm
absolutely
the asker.
flamed.
I don't know how to
This is
answer
not
this
good.
shit. I would be Jinzo the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Just super fucking tall, brain on the outside of my skull, negating traps like one does.
Getting trapped. What do you mean?
Gary was for son who stands his water bottle.
Okay, hey,
Oh, yeah,
I have an
that's
idea.
all.
Let's do the fucking.
My persona
let's
be
do
someone's
the tier
bra.
list.
Tier list.
Mine would be Lioneagle's chair.
Any tier list stickers? I think we should do a tier list. How about that?
He was so close to make me spit out drink there, Curly.
We ranked Muppets.
What?
So true. Okay,
We did actually rank Muppets.
Z.
But we can't say base
I'll go
yet.
last.
I do have you last anyway.
What?
It's gonna go Curly, Lioneagle, Notice the
Okay,
Z, Truthmane.
right.
Ba-ba-ba.
Cool.
I don't know what the fuck Muppets are. So this
Are you
is my
serious?
this is my tier list. I know who Kermit and Mrs. Piggy, Miss Piggy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like the ones that I put in. I know of these ones, but question mark are people that I'm aware of exist. But
True.
don't really know much more about them. Dunno is what the fuck are these? I don't know. And then there's You Shouldn't Exist. Is any of them that look like actual fucking people? And all I made out of this
Yeah,
is whoever the
they're
one
in
at the
the
bottom
uncanny
left
valley.
is looks like BTEC stands. Curly hair, glasses.
just wait.
It just stands.
It just stands. So
have
I will
other
say
people
you
too.
have a couple of like human ones that you didn't put in the list, like the fucking saxophone player. Like I would say that's human enough.
He's not a human. He's got blue skin.
He's a human in literally every other
Yeah, but
facet.
he's awesome.
No, but it's got like it's not like
We
normal
changed
skin color.
Curly doesn't think Swedish people are people.
Fun tangent. There was actually a family, because of inbreeding, there was a family in Kentucky that had blue skin. Because there's like a latent gene that can cause, if it's like compounded enough, it's very recessive, that can cause your skin to be blue. It's actually really cool.
And then they became Muppets.
True. So what you're
Yeah,
saying is that
I
the
think that
blue
probably
Muppet
died
who
out.
plays the sax is
A
inbred.
Kentucky inbred.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
All right. Just double checking.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
What
The only one I
is?
missed was the chef. I just forgot that that's just a person.
It's just
Also,
I'm aware that he exists.
is Beaker a person?
The chef is sick.
Beaker's definitely a person.
Beaker is a person, yes.
What's the name of the blue
You
sax
know,
player?
Sorry, the two people who answered my question are the two people who I already trust would know that Beaker is a person.
I've not put him in the You Shouldn't Exist. So
Oh,
not
okay.
them, is he?
True, true.
What's a beaker?
What's
He's next to Gonzo.
that means nothing to Curly.
I know these ones are the ones that I know the name of, and I named.
So you see the Swedish chefs on?
Yeah.
He's the one most to the right.
Okay. Oh, he's the guy that was like me or something, isn't it?
Yeah. So is he not?
Yeah,
is
that's
he
all
not
he said was
human?
meat. That's right.
What's the name of
I
the blue
guess-
sax player, please?
Blue Sax Man.
Yeah.
It's Blue Van
His
Man.
name is crazy. No, it's not Blue Van Man. It's not Blue Van Man. Come on.
Blue saxophone guy.
Got it.
Well, that's probably not wrong. But yeah, I have no real opinion on this because unfortunately I never watched this. The only other one I kind of know of is the very last one that and You Shouldn't Exist. But like he was in the movie. Yeah. No.
Yeah, Walter, baby. Walter.
And he was just like a normal dude. So, like, I remember watching that movie and going, what is this?
Walter's like, look at the fucking drip, baby. Check out this Rolex.
So true.
Yeah.
The saxophone player is called Zoot.
Like the noise of the saxophone.
Really zoot.
Yeah.
Any Zooters in the chat?
He's one of the members of the band
Any Zooters in the chat?
Electric Mayhem.
Electric Zoot.
Dude,
Yeah,
Electric Mayhem is so hype. Dr. Teeth is the band leader, and Dr. Teeth is one of the greatest.
Well, no, we should
Okay,
do. We should
that's
move on to
good.
whoever's next that has more opinions on this than me.
We should.
Before we do,
Yeah,
Curly,
go for it.
who is Dr. Teeth? Find him on this. Find him on this because he is here.
Dr. Teeth?
Yeah.
Who do you think is Dr. Teeth?
Is it the like big green thing next to the like rat and the girl with the long blonde hair?
No, that's Snuggly Wuggly or something.
If
No,
I can, I give a guess for who I
he's-
think
he's not-
Dr.
he's
Teeth
not-
is.
I think you're getting that guy confused with Snuffleupagus
Yeah.
or whatever he's called.
No, I'm not. Oh, it's his name is Sweetums. Sweetums.
Sweetums,
That's-
yeah.
Can I have a guess for Dr. Teeth?
Yeah,
Because
you
I
can have a
also
guess for
don't know
Dr.
Muppets.
Teeth.
Yeah, go for
Is it this fucker? He's
Which
got.
one?
He's got.
Which-
Next
No,
to
that's
Zoot.
Crazy Harry, idiot.
Oh,
That's Crazy
Fucking
Harry.
cool.
damn.
I was looking. I was watching
You
the
can't
stream rather
actually
than
stupid. That's obviously Crazy Harry.
Harry Hole.
True. My other guess was just the fucking bear. This is clearly Dr. Teeth.
Just the bear.
the bear.
No,
Crazy Harry is. Do you guys see what Crazy Harry is holding? Do you know what that is?
it's a dynamite plunger.
It is a dynamite plunger because Crazy Harry is a pyrotechnics expert.
He is.
Of course, of course.
Okay, but what I want to know is who the fucking
Anyway.
chief guy or whatever we were talking about.
Dr. Teeth. He's the green one
Dr.
next.
Teeth is-
He's
Dr.
next.
Teeth.
Oh, is this him?
He's
He's
next
next
to
to Sam the Eagle.
Come on, next Sam the Eagle. Which
Yeah,
one?
it's
Which?
that guy.
All right, which one of these? Curly, which one of these is clearly an eagle? Come on.
It's quite easy.
Which one of these looks like an eagle?
Fucking none of them.
I mean, it's true. None of them look like eagles.
Okay, so Teeth is the guy who's like
It's horribly
smiling and
sad.
he's very suave.
Yeah, it's the one that has like all the teeth.
Yeah.
It was between him and the
Surprise!
Harry one.
It's the one with teeth.
Yeah, but the other guy had like no, like sort of like 2 or 3 teeth I could see. I thought it was maybe a joke that he's called that because he had all his teeth have fallen out or something. You know.
It's the one who has the teeth and is clearly a
No.
doctor.
That's what I thought Crazy
Sweetums
Harry
does
was. So
not
that's
have
clearly a
his doctor
doctor.
yet.
He's got the blue scrubs and everything.
It stands. It's the guy in the bottom left.
Actually, it stands on the bottom left.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Okay.
Why? I'm cringing.
Let's continue.
Yeah, let's carry on.
Fuck it. All right.
Zoot and
Thanks,
Crazy
Rangers.
Harry are both inbred.
True. Wow.
Zooey Mama.
Anything you want?
No,
Anything you want to say?
Do you remember that before we started this, and you said that you had all the tier lists and you had them sized perfectly?
Do you not hear the follow up that it's all the same website? So if I zoom on one, it zooms on all of them. Because notice that we are at a hot 100% right now. If I come over to mine, we will also be at 100% right now. Whereas, like, if I were to zoom in, because now we've zoomed in to 175. If I go back to yours, we're now zoomed in again.
Yo, spoilers! What the fuck?
Classic.
So try shutting the fuck up,
Spoiler
Lioneagle.
So we'll start.
Wow, I hate
should we start at the bottom or the top?
Let's start at the bottom. What do you got to say, Lioneagle?
I mean, I'd say that the bottom tier is very, very self-explanatory. If there was ever a Muppet that you could say is NoticeTheZ, it is
I don't know.
absolutely Scooter.
Big Man Caroline doesn't look too bad.
So true. So true.
Because when you started off your bit about roasting my fucking zooming in and out, I thought you'd be like, hey, remember before this one you were a Muppet? And I was going to play along. And then you're like, nah, fuck your stream production. I was like, all right, cool.
And then there's, I honestly don't know who this earless human Muppet is. But it
It's so
absolutely should
creepy, though.
not exist.
It stands.
It's not Stan. Stan says he is.
Well, I don't know.
We do. We see them regularly.
Yeah, but are they ears?
But are they?
What are ears?
The
So,
next thumbnail is just going to be Stan's ears plastered everywhere.
Absolutely is not.
That's so good.
Also, you have so many thumbnail opportunities, and we're not even
It
like
should be.
through the podcast yet.
It's just gonna be Dr. Teeth.
We do have to get. It's just gonna be Kendall Jenner.
It's gonna be my face on a
Um,
The Pepsi can.
Kendall Jenner.
And Truthmane as Kendall Jenner giving it over to you. Giving it over to me as Blue Van Man.
That's a classic.
There we are. That's classic thumbnail.
Okay. Anyway, Lioneagle,
yeah,
please continue because I've got
so-
beef with lots of your choices.
I know you
Yeah,
have beef with one in the C tier.
Yeah. So I know that because you posted this without the spoiler tag. Your C, my C
My
tier is a
bad. No, okay, don't spoil it.
Yeah, because we try to blind react to these. Truthmane for the last 2 weeks has just posted his tier list with no spoiler on it, just in the group chat. Like, what the
My
fuck?
bad. That was my bad.
But yeah,
I fixed it this time.
You did
So
fix it. this time.
I'm not a fan of Miss Piggy. I mean, I didn't really care for the pigs in space bit either.
Lioneagle hates
Um,
women, confirmed.
I hate
True.
pigs. That's what I'm
You
saying.
you have no women
you-
in S
you-
tier.
Yo, you cannot call them that. You cannot call them that, dude. They are women.
I'm saying it.
Hey, that's facts. That's actually so true.
And then there's just female Rizzo the rat. she serves no purpose. I honestly don't even know why she made it onto the tier list. I'll be honest.
Whoa.
Then you got Walter, who is easily the worst part of the new Muppet movie. Not Muppets Most Wanted, the Muppets, like the rebooty one. I think that movie's absolutely fire, except for Walter.
Damn.
Then you've got
Dude, this song.
My
You
favorite-
remember I've Got Everything That I Need?
yeah, it's such a good song. I agree, the music's
That song's
so good, but his
actually a
like,
banger.
his like, character arc of "Oh, I Can Whistle" is so shit.
And Amy Adams. Oh man. Amy
Oof.
Adams is in it. She's good.
She is good. And then you've got Stanley and
She's good.
Waldorf, who are absolutely based. I'll be honest, but like, my memory of Statler and Waldorf comes from a lot of like the Muppet video games and things. So it was just hearing them say the same line over and over and over and over and over again.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, that's where that comes from. I'm not American, so Sam the Eagle doesn't have the patriotic spirit for me. I always found him just like a bit of a boring, always had to be like the rules guy.
Just like America.
Just like America, we follow the rules always. Smile.
They do love the rules. Sam the Eagle loves that American postal system, I'll say it. And then you got, is it Ralph the dog?
No, it's Rolf.
Rolf, that's it. Like Rolf Harris.
Ralph.
Like Rolf
heard he's a good
from Ed, Ed, Nettie.
Yeah, he's
No,
he's actually named and based on Rolf Harris.
I don't even know who that is.
He's a pedophile.
God damn. It always comes
You're
back to
actually lucky-
pedophiles with
you're
the
lucky,
Brits.
You're lucky you don't know who he is. All I'm saying.
You got me there.
And then
Okay.
then we've got the B tier members of Electric Mayhem.
Damn.
Literally B tier. I mean, also like my list, like it being C at the lowest, genuinely is because there's not a Muppet character that I, apart from You Shouldn't Exist, there isn't a Muppet character that I like genuinely like dislike.
Except Miss
true.
Piggy. You said fuck Miss Piggy at the start of this.
I did say fuck Miss Piggy, but also you guys dragged fuck Miss Piggy out of me. I'll say it. Miss Piggy's like I like her in an antagonistic sort of way of like you're not meant to like Miss Piggy. She's meant to be annoying, and she does that well. But still, that's annoying. So see.
Genuine question, lore question, Muppet lore question, if you will. What's the
can
deal
ask
with
me-
like with
You
Piggy?
gonna ask me how Miss Piggy and Kermit have sex?
No, I'm gonna ask like, what's the deal? Like, is Kermit available
Because
or
they
like?
do, and they have children.
I mean,
What'd you say?
they
What's the deal?
also don't because they're just puppets.
Yeah, no, but like, what's the lore behind that? Are they like together? Or are they not? Like, does he hate her? Like, is she like ex-wife now? I thought that was a thing. I swear that.
The law's a bit strange. It like
Inconsistent.
yeah, it's inconsistent. A lot of the time they're together. Well, actually, a lot of the time they're not together and are like an old flame and then get together, and then by the next film they're not together and then get together in the film.
Is it so that she can say "Oh, Kermit" over and over again?
Yeah,
In the Walter Muppets movie, I do hate when she says "Oh Kermit."
Oh, Kermit.
Anyway, continue.
Kermit.
That was good. That's good. Who said that? Who did that?
That was Curly. A
Yeah.
certified Curly classic.
Curly did the first one. I did the second.
That was impressive.
Yeah, man, I've got
That was a Curly
one
classic.
phrase from a lot of characters locked down.
Then we've got in A
Can you
tier.
do
we've
what's
got,
your Kermit the Frog?
oh.
No, it's not good. Kermit's not good.
Go on, do Kermit.
No, I can't.
Okay,
Everyone hit their best Kermit.
go on.
No, you put me under pressure now, so it won't come.
I'll Kermit.
You forced it out, so it won't come.
Z, do you Kermit?
I'm going to Kermit sewer slide.
Hey, that wasn't terrible. There was some Kermit in there.
It's kind of. You kind of have to like think you close off your.
Lioneagle, you hit yours.
Hit my Kermit.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Kermit the Frog! Yay!
If you just be really loud, we can't work out.
I'm Kermit Frog!
No, that was quality. Curly.
Turn myself into a frog, Morty.
Curly, do yours.
Frog, yay!
I'm trying to build. It'll come. Keep carrying on.
No, we're going down the line. Fuck you,
Time?
Curly, you're next.
In about 30 minutes time, I will just blast out a
Yeah,
Kermit.
Curly, yeah. No, do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now.
I can. It's not coming.
Okay, fine.
I can't come!
Oh, Kermit.
Oh, come for me, Kermit!
Oh.
I hate it here. This podcast was a mistake.
Can we do this instead?
Yeah, my Kermit the Frog. My Kermit the Frog pales in comparison to that. It is not even close to as good.
All right, Truthmane, hit us with it.
Oh boy. Okay. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? Yeah,
It's good. It's good.
Oh yeah.
Is that a
it
Victoria?
was bad. It was better when I was sick.
So yeah,
When I was sick, I sound exactly like Kermit the Frog.
ooh, sick
Oh my
Kermit the
God.
Frog.
When I lived in Liverpool for 10
No,
years,
no, the
Liverpool
regular Kermit the
accent was
Frog.
way better.
Shut up.
So back on the tier list. What the hell is going on? Why is
That's
someone-
the guy who said the J. Edgar Hoover thing.
And this is the Logan Paul fucking suicide forest apology.
That's my friend. It's my real life friend. Whatever.
Oh, imagine having this.
Do they also hate
Whoa.
Latvians?
Oh.
Because they
What
sound
did he
like they
say?
hate Latvians.
Okay.
Yo, stop! Yo, stop!
No.
Kermit. It's with your best Kermit
What did he
impression.
say? I didn't even see it.
It was the Logan Paul apology
Yeah,
from
Curly.
the
What's
Suicide
your...
Forest.
Huh?
That's so good. Oh, that's not. That's bad.
Yeah, what a not great thing to say.
Okay, continue.
So next on the tier list, we've got the rest of Electric Mayhem. Because they're just the more interesting members for me. I think as a band they're all pretty decent, but those are the three that sort of stand out. Then you've got the bear, whose name I always forget, but he like often plays like an antagonistic role. Like he's always like the sidekick to like the bad
It's like
guy.
Bobo or something.
Yeah, he's pretty interesting. Then you got Pepe the King Prawn. He's pretty funny. Kind of plays a similar role to Rizzo a lot in the sort of comic relief element.
True.
Yes, of course.
But very decent. Gonzo very much so the straight man, especially in like Muppets Christmas Carol when it's him and Rizzo.
Oh, I thought
Which-
Gonzo and Fozzie were together.
Gonzo and Fozzie are together a lot, but like but specifically like with the Muppets Christmas Carol, which is the best Muppet film. And also up there with one of being one of the best Christmas films, I'll say it.
Christmas tier list, next Lioneagle stream.
Reasonable. Muppet Die Hard. Exactly.
True.
Then Swedish Chef, you know, it's a funny bit, classic A tier bit. Then Rizzo, I think he, for me, just for the films that I prefer from the Muppets, is the funnier Pepe for me, just because I prefer the films where he is fulfilling that role. Then Sweetums, I just think he's a really cool like puppeteering design. Just like the full bodysuit. I think the bit of him being left behind is kind of like not that interesting, but I just think his actual design and like how big the suit and everything is and how cool he looks is like what brings him there.
Agreed.
S tier Kermit. I mean, the Muppets wouldn't exist without Kermit. He's got to be up there. He's maybe like a bit of a normie pick, but I still think he's very funny and I think he's very good. And I think, like the bits where he does like the the sections on Sesame Street that people sort of have found years later and find very funny are very good. There's definitely enough sort of Kermit content on his own where he's not just like he's the main guy of the Muppets. He definitely has some like redeeming qualities of his own.
He's Kermit the Frog.
And his music career too.
He is Kermit the Frog.
True.
Beautiful.
Then you've got there's a Fozzie in the middle of them, but you've got Dr. Bunsen and Honeydew. I think Dr. Bunsen is because obviously he's the sort of he's kind of like the straight man, but kind of like it's a bit of a strange gimmick between them because he's the one sort of always putting Beaker in danger, yet he's also kind of like the straight man. He's meant to be like the normal one, but he's also not acting very normal, so it's a bit of an odd one. But I think Beaker is the funnier of the two in the duo.
I'll say it, the gay man win.
He makes funny noise. The what, sorry?
I said the
When
gay
you say
man.
straight man,
so
do you mean
true.
physical, like...
No, straight man is a term. I know it's a term in movies for like the person, the normal person who reacts to the weird people. Because if everyone is weird, then it doesn't seem weird. So you need one person to like acknowledge how weird everyone else is.
And of course, the non-weird person is the
It's
straight
also
man.
it's like a comedic
Correct.
thing too.
Yes, the normal man is the straight man, obviously.
That's
but yeah,
crazy.
then you
That's
got
crazy. Quote it. Clip it. Track. Clip.
Yeah, make sure you get that clip, everyone. Then you got Fozzie in there. I think the Fozzie bit's really funny. It's sort of terrible jokes, fart shoes, and mega lol. And then the chicken. I've never been more moved than hearing the rendition of CeeLo Green's "Forget You" that is in the Muppets movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I
So-
forgot about that when I made my tier list.
Yeah, no one is more deserving of the top tier NS. But yeah, that's my list. That's my very in-depth
Okay, this
Muppets
is
tier list.
I ordered them like this on purpose because Curly has
This
no
is
fucking
very
clue about anything. I know Lioneagle does. I have no fucking clue about anything, and I know Truthmane does. So after that super in-depth analysis, are you ready for my tall ass tier list?
Ready for NoticeTheZ's super quick.
This is horrible.
So this is literally just Nathan One Night Stand stance. Is the fucking let's zoom in a little bit, shall we?
Right.
Scroll through the
It
tiers. So that is just stands. The Poggers Muppets. I fucked up. It is supposed to be Beaker up top. Beaker and Pepe, I think you said his name was, right?
You got Pepe swapped with
Yeah,
me.
Pepe the King.
Beaker.
Yeah, those are supposed to be swapped.
Oh,
I like that this
that's
bear.
an all too common mistake.
I like that this bear is doing the like gotta do it to him pose. You know?
Kind of doing that pose.
It's nothing personnel, kid.
So that's
right.
high. I know I've seen these people. These rats are fucking terrifying, and I hate looking at them. I don't think the Swedish Chef or these guys are very funny. I thought he was cute, so I put him in okay, even though I don't know who he is. I know of this thing, but I'm not a fan of it. My Muppet in Christ, is that a Confederate flag? He's got the fucking real
That's funny.
not good bad vibes. Don't like him. He's not coming to the cookout. And then I literally just didn't watch the Muppets growing up, so I have no idea who any of these are. So yeah, that's where we're at.
Damn.
That's fair. I was gonna say, I genuinely thought the Cookie Monster was a Muppet.
I know Sesame
Well, I mean,
Street.
technically
Sesame
is,
Street fucking
so-
Well, he
slaps.
is.
Yeah, but I didn't
Yeah.
watch Sesame
It's
Street
just
either. So
It's a different.
Also, who hurt you? Why is Camilla in an unalive section?
Because I didn't know about the CeeLo Green thing.
Yeah. Why?
I'm sorry.
But why would you be there anyway? It's just a chicken. What did you do to you?
This chicken's seen some shit. Okay,
fuck
Fuck
that
the
chicken.
chicken.
fuck that
It's
chicken.
Gonzo's wife.
Chickens are for eating.
Gonzo's wife. What the fuck? Why is Gonzo married to a? That's Fozzie. Hold on. Gonzo. Why is Gonzo married to a chicken?
Why not? Gonzo's allowed to marry whoever he wants, motherfucker. It's America.
All right, Truthmane, bring us home with the correct tier list.
You should put my one up again.
True. What are these tiers? Truthmane? Did he fully F this time?
No, he's just ignoring you. Look, he's still alive.
Yeah.
True.
He's just being L plus issue.
He deafened.
Is he meditating?
He has
You can
left
see
the
him.
call. Hey, welcome back, buddy. Maybe.
Well, let's just do it for him. So he's got Abomination at the bottom there.
True.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, the two human
I
ones.
mean,
Yo, you can't say that about Stan.
it's not a stand, so we can.
Can you stop saying this?
Did you not see my last one? It is literally Nathan One Night Stand Stands.
It's not literally Nathan One Night Stand.
He voiced the Muppet.
He did not voice that Muppet.
You can't prove that.
I
You
absolutely
actually can't. You can't.
with one very quick
You can't.
Google.
You can't. Yeah, but you can't prove that all the time it wasn't him.
Yes, I can with one very quick Google.
There was two words where it was actually they swapped stands out.
Uncredited 2 words of whatever the fuck that is. He's got a Hoot here, and he's got Sweetums, he's got Zoot, he's got the Pigs in Space, and he's got not Fozzie Bear.
He's got
Truthmane.
gotta do it to a bear.
Gotta do it to him there. He has returned to the call. We will see if he has returned
Truthmane.
in vocal form.
My
Why does it always happen the minute we ask him a question or we need anything from Go
He-
start?
when it's his tier, tier next.
Or that time where I was like, oh yeah, nice to see you. And then he was like, we're live? I'm dead.
We're live.
What's going on?
Yeah, so at the time it happened on stream, it happened like twice when you asked him questions as well.
Yeah.
All right, so we need Truthmane. Type out your explanations in chat, please.
You actually can't hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, there, you're back now. Are you good?
I thought you guys were just donut walling me.
No, you
No.
literally were
No.
talking for like ever, and we couldn't hear you. We were like, "You doing okay?"
We heard literally none of your tier lists. We were like, here, talk us through your tier list, and then you just stopped talking.
And so then we did your tier list
Okay,
for
fine.
you.
Let me start.
We didn't do his tier list. We
No,
did it.
I'm going to start from the
tier.
bottom.
Correct. So some
Okay. The
abominations.
abomination tier. Very obvious. That's Nathan One Night Stands, and you
Thank
can't
you.
convince me otherwise. And that's Walter, and I hate Walter. Am I a Muppet? I'm a very manly Muppet. Very manly Muppet. You know that song?
Yeah.
We love
Pigs in
reinforcing
Space,
toxic male stereotypes. Let's go.
Pigs in Space, I don't like it very much. The inbred guy, I don't like him very much. Sweetums, I could do without. And I think the Bobo is a little bit irrelevant. Then this tier that is named after my new favorite Unicode character, which is U2368, is the
Did you just
little...
say?
It's an umlauted tilde.
Exactly, it's an umlauted tilde, but it looks like my favorite emoji face.
That's a magic
great.
star face right there.
You know you can just copy the emojis
amazing.
and paste them into the tier list, right?
I didn't want to. I wanted to do the Unicode.
Okay.
I've got Ron Weasley in there. I've got Ed Sheeran in there. I've got the stupid chicken in there, and I've got what's her face in there.
Britney Spears.
Britney
Okay.
Spears.
Cuties out here
What did
catching
you say?
strays.
I always thought she looked a bit like Phoebe
Cutie
from
Cinderella.
Friends.
Curly did.
I actually do see Phoebe from Friends. Okay, then in my whatever tier, I've got the janitor guy or something. I don't know. The two
Truthmane hates
rats.
the working class.
The two rats surrounding this piggy, and then Honeydew, who I think is like, he's fine. He's just like, he's blah. Now, next, the hype I like you / Sam Eagle tier. It's a little bit self-explanatory, but we've got the fucking dime, the dollar, the goat, our demolitions expert, also inbred, but I still like him.
Also,
Mr.
inbred.
Teeth, obviously, is just an absolute king. Swedish Chef, absolute king. Pepe the Prawn, pretty cool. Sam the Eagle, Go America, even though that does look like a Confederate flag. And then, I mean, everybody loves Beaker. Now, again, I want to reiterate, like Lioneagle said, I don't dislike any of these Muppets except for the people in the Abomination tier. So, like, Hype I Like You / Sam Eagle tier is like what would regularly be like an A or A plus tier on like a regular tier list. Just the Muppets are so goated. Next tier up, Fuck Yeah, Rock Out. Gonzo, Fozzie, Kermit. Self-explanatory, 3 of the core Muppets in my opinion. Obviously, Kermit's there. Fozzie is amazing, and Gonzo is the daredevil, one of the goats. Then we've got people that have been slept on so far, Waldorf and Statler, who I think are just some of the, like, actually my favorite, some of my favorite Muppets bits are Waldorf and Statler.
Wow, look at
laughing and pointing
Truthmane,
at
the
things.
fucking rich white man up top. You got the working class down low. I'm just saying, it all checks out.
All I'm saying is I just fucking love when they laugh and boo and make fun of somebody over and over and relentlessly. It's amazing.
Yes, watching the wealthy laugh at the peasants. Amusing. Yes.
Then, okay, whatever. Then Animal is truly... it's hard to explain how much I love Animal. I think if I were a Muppet, I would want to be Animal.
Animal's your persona.
Purely because, yeah, I can't be the unmatched greatest of all time, the goat Muppet, holy shit, Rolf the dog, who is, in my view, truly the epitome of Muppethood. I mean, it's a dog, and it plays the piano, and it sings. It's man, I just wish there was like a Rolf movie. If there was a Rolf movie, shit for that. I just want to fucking.
Was it Rolf in the newer Muppet movie that when they're doing like the backstory of where they've been this whole time, he was just sleeping?
Yeah, I think that's true. Which is like, yeah, that's so sick. That's like, obviously, what else would you do? What a sick, cool, amazing dog that is. So Rolf is a king among men, and I love him forever. And yeah, that's my Muppets tier list.
Very based, very based, very based. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Because like I feel bad because like I tried making a bit out of not taking your first tier list that you did for us super serious, and then it just did not land at all. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna fucking try. And then you hit me with a list where I know fucking nothing about anything. I was like, fuck. So I tried my best this time, but I thought this was a good tier list because like
I appreciate it.
the Muppets are things that like people know, but I am not people.
Right.
I'll say
That's
it, not
fair.
throwing shit on the tier list, but Columns was a million times better than Balls.
Damn.
That's so true.
Once we hit like episode 20, we need to do a tier list.
Hey, look,
That's we should do that.
It's sometimes it's hard to find tier lists for stuff that
It is.
everyone has a knowledge of. I'm like, balls. Everyone's seen a fucking ball before.
Fuck balls.
Fuck balls. All my homies fuck balls.
So I think that moves us nicely onto our next section, which is frog songs.
That is a permanent mainstay of the topics
Play
page.
the frog songs.
we have this thing.
Play the frog songs, NoticeTheZ.
We're not
Play
like
the damn
frog
frog
songs.
songs.
No, I said that because NoticeTheZ just spent a little bit of time sorting out the British with no context. That's why I'm setting it up. So I was like, let's
episode.
do something else.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, so make sure you guys are watching the screen share in the Discord. Am I streaming even?
Wow.
Oh, I am.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you guys can get the spicy.
So
no
while
delay.
NoticeTheZ is bringing these up, what these are a Twitter account called No Context Brits.
As you can see by this
on the
screenshot.
Twitter account, it shows things that are no context in Brit. And here is one.
Yeah, British people without
Ah.
context.
Yeah, so basically what happens is NoticeTheZ pulls up no context Brits and then asks the British people to give some context.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And I make sporadic commentary.
That was what Curly said, but with better context.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic, so what he did was he said it normal speak, but all my dyslexic homies out there, they knew what I said.
I said it in English.
Yeah, I said it in dyslexic speak.
Alrighty, so let's talk about
I'm
Tesco
going to say it
Extra.
in Newspeak.
everyone knows about Tesco. You know,
Everyone, yeah.
go for a late night Tesco. Best thing you can do.
Oh,
Mine?
Do you think it's funny when
She
people
gets
say
that.
"Let's go Tesco"? Because I say that sometimes.
Why do you say that? You don't.
Do you think it's
cultural
funny when people say, let's go,
I'll back in
Brandon?
a second.
Well,
Let's go what?
Let's go,
let's go,
Brandon.
Brandon. I mean,
I say "Let's go,
it's
Brandon"
very
all the time.
I have a friend named Brandon. He's great.
So yeah, Tesco is like,
Let's
I don't
go,
know.
Brandon.
It probably is one of the American stores. Like, it's probably owned by the same people, but like it's like a Walmart or a Target.
Right, I know it's comparable to Walmart. I don't know if it's the same corp or not.
Yeah, one of them is one of like Asda or one of the British supermarkets is owned by the same, but I'm not sure which one.
We shake hands on Aldi or Aldi.
We do, except Curly. Curly doesn't have an Aldi.
Cringe.
He only has Lidl, and then keeps saying it like we don't also have Lidl here.
Hey, did you guys
Like,
know
you
that
can-
Truthmane has never been to
you can
Taco
pick.
Bell?
Yeah, actually, I'm glad we got the
Did
Aldi
you guys know
position.
I've actually-
Curly wasn't here.
You guys know I've never been to Taco Bell.
That's crazy.
I
It's
actually did know
crazy
that.
I
I've
feel
never
like we
been
talk
to
about it a
Taco
lot
Bell.
on the podcast and other LSF productions. Speaking of
No,
other
actually,
LSF
I should
productions,
go to Taco
Yeah.
Bell.
tomorrow,
I
episode 2 of
forgot
the
that I
Great
put.
Debate.
Should I actually put "I've never been to Taco Bell" as one of my Great Debate questions? Did I
Yes.
do that?
And then
Yeah.
I was like, man, we've talked about this. And then
That's
Curly
so-
revealed the right answer because he
Actually
thought we
so
were
bad.
guessing that because he forgot that we were supposed to find the lie. And I was like, oh, no, that's definitely a true.
Right,
I'm sure.
That was so funny.
So yeah, so just the context of this is that a Tesco, well, also it's an extra, which is what the big Tesco's are called. So Tesco have like 3 different kinds of stores. They have Tesco, which is the normal size, Tesco Extra when it's a big store, and then Tesco Express when it's like a small sort of shop.
So regular
So-
Tesco is like medium Tesco.
Yeah, like a medium sized. Like that's like the general size shop.
like
But if
to
there's like a
express
big
my
one with
Tesco.
like maybe 2 floors, then it'll be a Tesco Extra. Or a Tesco Express is like just a small close to like a corner shop, but like a corporate owned one.
All right, so now that we know what Tesco is, can you explain the joke? I don't get
So it's basically they've got one in Gambia.
it.
And also, it's quite funny that it's a Tesco Extra, which is normally the size, which this is smaller than every Tesco Express that I've ever seen, and it's an extra. But yeah, that's the context for this one. It's just Gambia's stolen, well, not stolen.
Stolen
but, like,
valor.
Stolen valor.
I-
Stolen valor, exactly.
I don't want to call them out, but I don't think this is an official Tesco. I think they might have just nicked a sign. This is a
You would say that.
dead inside kind of thing, isn't it?
Oh, this.
I have no idea.
I am a free. I am not man. A number.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to say I am a not number free man.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. Truthman is right. That is what it's meant to say.
I am a free man. I am not a number.
I don't know how you read that.
Yeah,
That's not
is
right
that,
at all.
wait, is that Boris Johnson holding it?
Yes.
It is not Boris Johnson holding that.
Canonically, Boris Johnson.
Oh.
Because if that was true, he would have got absolutely slittered. What's the word I meant to say?
It's a little
Slittered.
bit zoomed out.
Yeah, there's nothing like him.
Okay,
There.
explain it.
There isn't.
Yeah, there's like not all of these we have to go into. It's just funny, haha, British people.
Yeah.
Fair.
Dad, why is my sister named Rose? Because your mother loves roses. Thanks, Dad. From Easter Bank Holiday weekend sesh.
Based on truth.
That is based on
Man,
true,
that,
and also very
means
topical.
that means nothing to me.
I don't know what the
So, like,
weekend sesh
Easter?
part means.
Do you know
That's
what?
I don't know what
Drinking
Easter
all
is
weekend.
or bank.
Do you know when
So-
you like take days off for
Oh.
Martin Luther King Day and Veterans Day and all those kind of things?
So you just call days
This is
off
our first-
sessions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
No,
well, a sesh is to get drunk.
a sesh is going drinking.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh,
so
so you
Easter
go get
Bank
drunk on
Holiday
the
week-
bank holidays.
So what it means is because Easter Bank Holiday, what it's saying is that you don't have to worry about the Friday because we get Good Friday off.
Correct. I also have Friday and Monday off. Let's go.
So,
Working
What's
for the
yeah,
Easter
Catholics.
Bank? I don't understand. Why is it Easter Bank?
It's Easter
God damn it.
bank
What's
holiday.
Easter bank
It's a
holiday?
bank holiday. A bank holiday is
The day the banks
Um,
don't work.
Don't know.
I feel like Truthmane's debating you, and you're falling for it so hard.
No, I don't. I don't know what a bank holiday is.
Genuinely, it's something.
Are you kidding me?
Banks take off.
Yeah, it's just
a bank
like when the
off.
government's closed for like he said, Martin Luther King's Day, President's Day, Labor Day, shit like that.
But we don't give them names like
That's
that.
a bank holiday?
We just call them bank holidays.
Well, that's interesting.
There's very few days. We don't have many days
Oh, cool.
like that. We have like Christmas, and I think England has like a certain one.
You have Guy Fawkes Day.
I don't.
You guys have Magna Carta Day?
No, we don't have Magna Carta.
No, you're not.
I'm pretty sure Lioneagle, you might get Guy Fawkes Day off, but I don't.
No, generally,
What about Boxing Day?
Yeah,
That's
we get
Canada.
Boxing Day. No, we get Boxing Day.
I know.
Can you explain Boxing Day to me? Like, what do? You just box?
So I had
after
Croc
the
explain this to me when I hired him as my editor. Because I, for the longest time, as a dumb American, thought it was like boxing the sport. But it is, in fact, it's the day after Christmas because you have to box up your Christmas decorations.
I still don't think that's right either.
That's stupid.
Yeah, because normally we do it like New Year's Day.
Because Boxing Day is not the actual name of the holiday. Like, it's got a different name.
Well, no, Boxing Day came from the concept of you would get new things at Christmas, and then you would go and donate a load of old things. Like you would box up old things and do that.
It's based on a Catholic holiday called like St. Stephen's Day.
It is pretty based.
It's St. Stephen. Let me Google.
It's one of those classic things of like multiple sources merging into one thing. You know, like how Christmas actually just is the winter solstice, and you know.
And when Jesus existed.
Yeah, but
And when
also
Jesus wept.
not because he was like born in like summertime, but they moved it to coincide and steal the winter solstice sort of thing.
Yeah, it's hype though. For Palladium. I let him change his birthday.
Right, Big Ben can do whatever he wants.
Hey, if the Queen can do it, then so can Jesus.
The Queen gets
The Queen
two,
changed her birthday?
No, the Queen gets two.
Yeah, the Queen the Queen does half birthdays.
Oh, of course.
So she has her actual day of birth, and then she has like the day of her inauguration.
Nailed it,
Yeah.
nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
My
I
favorite
can't say
thing
the
about
word.
this podcast is how Curly has never mispronounced a word.
Never.
It's honestly
Never.
remarkable.
I don't think he's ever pronounced a word.
No. I just enjoy eating food. What is the word I'm trying to say? Inauguration.
Inauguration.
It's a hard word.
It's not.
It is. Inauguration.
I'm joking. Inauguration is a relatively difficult word,
Inauguration.
especially for someone with dyslexia. I'm not actually okay. What if the cure for cancer is trapped inside the mind of someone who can't afford an education? Wow.
I'm
That
14
is
and
so
this is
true.
deep.
Actually
That's just
so
that
It's
is
like
just
this.
deep.
This can't be British.
I hate poor people and this is deep. Why can't this be British?
Why can't this be
It's-
British?
It's fucking free.
Bruh, university
So
education is not
true.
free.
I don't pay for it.
Yeah, just because you don't pay for it doesn't mean it's not free.
You get a
Just-
student loan.
Just because none of the shit
The
stain
loans aren't free,
in the
Curly!
UK.
The students, they come from government, and then if you don't pay them off by the time you're 40, they get rid of.
So they're not
I
free.
No.
do also agree that student loans are
What?
actually very, very like
Yeah.
they don't matter in the UK.
They don't matter. Yeah,
But,
I pay £8 a month into mine, and by the time if I don't make a certain amount by the time I'm 40, it just disappears.
yeah, it disappears by the time you're 40, and it never impacts your actual income.
Yeah.
So you're saying that
Like
you
a small amount.
aren't $22,000 in debt for 4 years of school?
I
No.
mean, technically, but it's not the kind of one that
I
matters.
was less. Northern Ireland it was cheaper.
Yeah, Northern Ireland it's cheaper, and in Scotland it's free.
If you're
And then I'm not
Scottish,
sure what
it's
Wales
free.
is. Yeah, you can't just go to Scotland.
In Scotland, if you're Scottish and you stay in university in Scotland, it's free.
Yeah.
I
So this is what
have
makes me
a
think this is just false.
I have a thing, but I don't know. The No Context Brits Twitter account tweeted out. Bring it up with them, not me. I have a very good story for a great debate off of this. I almost spoiled it, but I was like, ooh.
Very nice.
British cards. What does that say? Because I cannot read that.
Made in
It's gonna say like made in somewhere. Yeah.
grown in Spain. Yeah,
Grown in Spain.
classic Brits
Yeah.
colonizing
Yeah,
again.
A nice self-explanatory one, that one. As British as they come.
Yeah.
It is self-explanatory.
I really wish Jody was here for this. I almost saved
I
it
mean-
because she's not here.
Is this what Ludwig did?
Incredibly daffy. Oh, right, I see why you wanted Jody to be here, 'cause it says Wales on it.
Wales.
Why is it daffy for Wales? Why is the Wales there?
Lioneagle, maybe this is
Is there
wrong.
It's
there
the
a
Wales
Darth
branch of
Vader in
Darth
Northern
Vader.
Ireland?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
The daffy. But what? Are they going to claim they copyrighted Darth Vapor and the other the other elements of the UK?
Oh, that's the only one.
Darth Vader is so sick, dude.
Has
But
good
yeah,
reviews.
it's that's like a funny name just on its own, but like vape shops just are everywhere in the UK
You want to know why?
because the UK is cringe and they all like vaping.
No, it's a way to get around putting your drugs through the system and getting taxed.
I love that.
I love British tax law.
It's the same. It's the same with see in. The
We need to
small
get
town
Cans
that
on here
I'm
to
from-
rant about British tax law for us.
Yeah, yeah. See, so I like the small town that I'm from has 3 tanning bays in it. We have about 8 shops in our village. 3 of them are tanning bays. And do you know why that is? Because you can grow all the fucking weed you want in there. Because your energy bills are high. And... Well, it's because you're tanning. and there's
So true.
there's no physical stock, so they can't prove that you haven't had customers.
Damn, based.
So if anyone out there is looking to grow
Based.
drugs in the greater Belfast area, hit me up. I got some tactics for you.
So what if someone wants to go tan? Do they have actual tanning beds?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, I was like, yeah, like what if they get audited? Like what happened?
So they have them. It's just a shop, but no one's ever in them.
Fair.
And they're like they've been open for years. I'm like, sussy.
All right, you guys have to find it on this one.
I assume it says cunt or something.
Close.
Oh, it says clit.
That's it.
That's
we
so
we
hype.
we found the clip.
Hey.
Is that like a city or anything, or do you have no idea? It just says
I have
Clit.
no idea.
No idea if there's a place called Clit.
No idea.
Jody, of course, Jody knows where Darth Vapor is. God damn it, Jody.
Yeah, Jody, how's Toontown going?
And she's not playing it anymore, I don't think.
Oh no, she's logged off.
No, crazy.
All right.
Actually, let me just double check to be completely sure.
What even is Toontown?
It's a Disney MMO from like the early 2000s that's been like brought back.
It's like in the same vein as Club Penguin, but like 3D models
better.
and those seem like fighting words.
Pay to win.
And pay to.
Who should be the next?
Okay, now who's Gary Neville?
Gary Neville is a English football coach.
So I can give some more lore on this. I'm a bit more football brained, I think, than Lioneagle. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
So as you can see, this is where the Prime Minister lives. You can see that the man like Jamie Carragher has replied saying Gary Neville. Why this is funny is because Jamie Carragher doesn't like Gary Neville famously, and they punted together on a TV channel called Sky Sports. That's where you watch your sports in the UK.
You've skipped crucial details. Who is Jamie Carragher?
I'm going to get there. They're both
Okay.
pundits on Sky Sports. Jamie Carragher used to play for Liverpool. He was a centre-back that played for there. And Gary Neville used to play for Manchester United. He was back. You need to have the full lore to understand this, but I'm breaking it down pretty simply.
Yeah, this one's a
Basically-
terrible one for no context, I'll be honest.
Yeah, basically, they played for different teams that weren't friendly, and now they punted together on Sky Sports, and they joke and banter about each other and a load of shit. It's painful, but it's funny. And Gary Neville is definitely not suited to be Prime Minister. He is not a...
Well, I mean, if you go up against the other people who are labelled as being, I think he's all right.
Yeah, whenever you say football coach, this guy got a job in as a Spanish club. Was it Sevilla? I can't even remember. But he got a job in Spain because his mate owned the club. And then he went there
Johnson
and
only got in because his mate owned the
we
government.
on the White House, not the White House, the White House. But yeah,
I'll say-
skip this.
If that's where your prime minister lives, the UK is more progressive. We just have the Black House and we still have the White House. So
Yeah, they don't. I don't actually know if Bojo lives there.
Dude, I knew you were gonna go there.
Bojo's got 7 kids. I don't think there's enough room in Downing Street for them. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, let's be honest, they don't speak to him, so
Does he live with his kids?
all
no,
7 of them.
his kids do not like him.
Does he live with his kids?
You're the one who brought up kids when talking about moving.
Yeah, you can't just mention the fact that he has a bunch of kids and then act like people aren't going to ask if his kids live in Downing Street with him.
You know, but no, but I think meant just in general.
Yeah.
I don't think he doesn't live in Downing Street. He has an apartment that he lives with his wife in.
Then what's the point of having Downing Street if he's not going to live there?
So Downing Street's a government building where people have a lot of
Yeah,
meetings and things, rather than
Yeah,
just being...
it's just like it's kind of like the hub. Of,
The White House
That's-
is quite literally both. He actually
This
lives
is-
there, and also they have a bunch of
Exactly.
meetings.
but that's cringe because if they wanted to kill him, they always know where he is. Now they
Correct.
know where Bojo is. If he's
That
not
is
there.
correct.
I believe there are still living quarters and stuff in,
Yeah, I'm
Downing
pretty
Street.
sure there is, but I don't
So
think
if-
anyone actually lives there.
but it's more so if, like, you know, if Boris Johnson or someone who wasn't inept as being a prime minister had to be in Downing Street for multiple days.
Yeah, had to do
Would
it like in case there
somewhere
was some
on
big
site.
issue, like
Yeah.
a pandemic or a
Like a
war.
or some sort of two countries going to war with each other, like an
Yeah.
invasion.
And he might
Like
need to work a
something
bit overtime, do a job a wee bit.
Yeah,
You know, but he's got kids to look after.
he doesn't have kids to look after. He's notoriously bad at looking after his children, and they hate him.
His 7 kids that he lives with.
You can't give the Americans incorrect context about Boris Johnson.
Nah.
They live in 9 Downing Street. Sorry.
So you're saying that Boris Johnson's a guy, a family guy.
No, he's not. He's a family guy. He's a quagmire.
Speaking of Family Guy,
Please raise your badge.
Oh, fucking give your vagina.
Oh dear. Hey,
I saw this today.
that's not real. Look at that here. That's different.
That's
Yeah,
different.
someone just stuck it on. I assume.
Or very bad Photoshop. But yeah, haha, it says vag instead of veg. Moving on.
Yeah, I don't think someone at
That's
That's real.
inspired.
Morrison's has written vag there.
So on a different note, I've just seen what Jody said. I physically could not close it. It was stuck for 6 hours because I just couldn't shut down my laptop.
that's so fun.
What an insane. Pour it out for Jody, the realist homie.
Yeah, played Toontown for 6 hours. Not even trying to play Toontown for 6 hours.
It's gonna ruin her stats. It's gonna make her look like she played for a long time and didn't get a lot done. She's like, fuck.
Yeah, she was RPing. She was RPing. It's fine.
True.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
so bring your child to work day. Well, that's the Queen and her son.
Get
Is
it?
that actually your son?
Yeah, I get it.
Look how
Yeah.
fucking old they are.
Prince Philip.
Yeah, no, but see, for a
Um,
long time, I thought that was her husband.
That's insane.
Just because they're both old as fuck.
No, that's Prince.
I mean, to be fair, as long as we've been alive, Prince Charles
Her
was very
husband-
old. So,
Yeah,
um,
and I also don't like the royal family. So
True.
but yeah, so a lot of people joke about the fact that the Queen is probably going to die after Charles, just because of how old Charles is getting, and the Queen's just living forever.
There's a special place in hell for
Facts.
people who post fake Tom Shelby quotes on Facebook. Tommy Shelby. I don't know who Tommy Shelby is.
Is that from Peaky Blinders?
I was like, did we finally out British the Brits? Did we get
Yeah,
there?
it is the person from Peaky Blinders.
Damn.
Yeah, so
They're
it's
not
people
British
posting.
enough.
So essentially, Tom Shelby is from a show called Peaky Blinders, where it's about like an sort of underground sort of mafia sort of thing, but set in the UK. But I think the Tom Shelby quotes are kind of like Joker quotes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
God.
So it's like people who post
That's funny.
Joker quotes that aren't actually Joker quotes. Should
From
go,
my-
should go in hell.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy like in the show, like he has like a fuckboy haircut, always wears like a 3-piece suit,
Yeah.
and has a flat cap on like 90% of the time.
Yeah, and has like very like he says a lot of like poignant quotes and things like that, like very Joker-esque sort of
Like-
quotes about like establishment and about power and things like that.
Yeah, all kinds of
And
stupid
about
shit.
how
Like,
he's like a badass and it's like don't mess with family, stuff like that. So it's like people making those sort of quotes up about it.
Vin
Like, here's a quote.
Diesel.
And giving him.
here's a quote here: "You
That's
can
funny.
change what you do, but you can't change what you want."
I literally had that pulled up before he said that, Curly. Fucking
Yeah, so, like,
insane.
So I mean, I assume that one's a
Wait,
real one,
that's
but like people are making like fake ones of the same.
This
sort.
is literally the Alpha Male Daily guy, I think.
that's that Inception guy. Yeah, it is. It's Cillian Murphy.
God,
It is Cillian Murphy. That it is Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, I know.
Who played the Scarecrow
cool.
in the
if you're into
Batman
any
movies.
kind of normie culture,
No,
Peaky Blinders is
He
like
played
the
in
show that every
He was in
normie loves.
Inception.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders is like
What about the IT crowd?
IT Crowd's great.
That's too
You're
sweet.
also like 10 years too late.
Should I watch?
Peaky Blinders is still
Should
kind
I
of
watch the
happening.
IT crowd?
I'd recommend the IT Crowd.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Definitely give it a go.
Yeah, it's good.
Cool.
I just the fact, like, I'm pretty sure Peaky Blinders is still on.
Yeah, Peaky
I think-
Blinders is still on. I think it's recently come back as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, IT
Um,
Crowd is definitely long finished.
Yeah, IT Crowd's finished, but and also very different of a show.
Yeah, extremely different.
Yeah. I unironically follow these
Speaking
accounts.
of IT
That checks out.
and Peaky, I think it, being this podcast, has reached its peak, and it might be time to wrap it up. What say
If
you?
only we had like
amigos?
3 or 4 more things. Oh god,
Wait,
what have I done?
Do we actually have 3 or 4 more things to talk about?
Yeah.
No,
Speed
I
run,
think-
go.
I should-
Strongbow versus
That would be
US
nuts.
marketing. Get it? Because British people hold their drinks like this. Haha, funny.
We still got more British memes though. Okay.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Bangers and
True.
mash.
That's too far. This is goated. I've seen this
That's
I've
funny.
seen this one before
That's
as well,
funny.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's the name of a British dish and also ABBA slaps. Pretty funny.
true. Because it's an absolute banger.
Facts. That's actually on God.
Give me a man after midnight.
Goodbye, everyone. Reach out to any of us. Always happy to listen. Has anyone phoned the police? They may be looking to track our phone. No need. I'm not suicidal. Just leaving the group. This is clearly some like 50-year-old British dad who's in the, just to confirm, he's in the Isle of Tenerife.
Of course.
Such a funny group. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. Man doesn't love Tenerife anymore. No.
That's so funny. What's Tenerife?
It's a place in Spain where every British person has went on holiday at some point.
Well, basically anywhere
You're-
in Spain is somewhere that like,
Yeah, well, like Tenerife is like if you're from like generally a lower middle class
well, it's
family.
weird because you've got Tenerife, you've also got Benidorm, you've got Iona, you got, you know.
Yeah, that you've been on holiday. I've been
I
to
think it's
Tenerife. multiple times.
crazy. I think it's crazy to only censor the last name of Mr. Tansy and leave the entire full names of the other 2 people up on the screen.
Just in case. Just in case.
I'm
Tansy left the group. Though.
I'm fairly sure Tansy's a woman, but also
Is it? I can't see the
Tansy
picture.
does look like a
just on the-
woman.
just based on the picture.
Yeah.
I've also never met
Oh,
anyone
my
called
bad.
Tansy, so I'm fairly sure that's a shortening of a name.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, of
what
course.
name? I have no idea.
Tansy.
This one made me want to fucking.
Don't think it's.
I lost my
Oh my
mind
God.
reading this.
So this is another deep cut football reference that I have to explain.
Also, shout out Tottenham. Me and Owen, we root for Tottenham. That's all I've
my
got.
friend Jamie,
Shout out
or
Tottenham.
Jay Westbury. You might have seen him in my chat a few times. He,
Shout out Jay
I mean,
Westbury.
this one doesn't need a lot of like in-depth football law.
do you not know what? Do you know? He's not Finnish. He's Swedish.
Yeah, the football law you need to know is right there.
No, but do you know what that's from?
What?
So anyway,
No.
so there's like really funny, famous like interview clip of this guy calling into like a football talk show, and he calls in and he's like, "Yo, I really want this guy Annie Nemi to play in the for Scotland's national team," and the guy goes, "No, he can't play. He can't play for Scotland. He's Finnish." And he goes, "He's not Finnish. He's only 23. He's only 29." And he goes, "No, he's from Finland." He's like, "Oh, okay." But it's just like this guy getting like
really
so
funny.
pissed off, and he's like, no, he's not. He can play for Scotland. He's still in the like prime of his career, and he's like, no,
Yeah.
he is from Finland. He is not Scottish. This is what this is. You have to be in the sauce to get it. It's funny.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, the joke still lands without having that sauce, though.
Yeah, I feel you. But there's so much explanation.
I mean, just the idea of the concept of someone saying he's Finnish, not Swedish, and then say he's not finished, he's only 21, is just the
Fucking
idea of
damn
the
it.
joke of saying he's not out of it. He's still in the prime of his career. Like,
Yes, that guy's
like,
also
the
not
joke
20.
still like lands.
Yeah. Shall we finish up then?
Okay, now we wrap up the podcast.
Let's do it.
Woo! I have
seen
been.
the kissing TVs from Peep Show. What? I mean, I've watched all of Peep Show, but what? Just like a compilation of all the kissing.
That's how we end it. We're all just gonna kiss the camera and then we cut it there. All right.
That's not happening.
All right. That's a podcast. Bye. Just edge.